Thank you for joining us. I'm Naiba Reynoso. Ahead, an innovative approach to housing the homeless gets ready to expand. Plus, La Plaza in downtown's historic core is under new leadership. Get a look at the surprises in store. But first, overcoming substance abuse can be a struggle for some people experiencing homelessness trying to get their lives back on track. To combat opioid overdose-related deaths, outreach teams from the Department of Health Services regularly visit homeless encampments to distribute naloxone, a miracle drug that rapidly reverses an overdose and saves lives.
Hey, Ashley, I'm here.
Both hands, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It's a nasal one. You use that for the nails. You know, you put it in one of the nose and you spray it, and that's what saves them.
It's an overdose prevention program in the country's largest county, the County of Los Angeles, and it stands for the Overdose Education and Naloxone Distribution Project. And through that, in conjunction with us and many other community partners, we've gotten almost 110,000 doses of Narcan out into the community, into encampments, into the hands of service providers that work with people experiencing homelessness, and we've saved over 6,000 lives.
If they're overdosed, you want to use one of these. You need this.
I don't know, I think it's wonderful what you guys are trying to do here, you know, getting awareness out, you know, about this, you know, because I've had a couple of different friends that have needed more than one of these, you know, like 3 of them to bring them back.
We started bringing out Narcan with our other supplies and going to each encampment, and where we would focus on the areas where we knew that there was heavy drug use, and mainly fentanyl, and then also meth, because the fentanyl is in the meth and they don't know it.
And to try to not use by yourselves, you know. You try to use with like at least someone. If you know, if it's by yourself, it's really dangerous.
I think they gave me 4 or 5 of them. In 4 minutes.
Oh
5
my
minutes,
God,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, no.
It was beyond like
During COVID, 2020 to 2021, there was this increase of 78% in overdose deaths among people experiencing homelessness. People using street opioids like heroin, people using prescription opioids, and fentanyl. And fentanyl has been implicated in the largest increase in overdose deaths in LA County, especially among people experiencing homelessness.
There's a lot of people that are becoming homeless, and because of the situation, people have a tendency to use something to kind of cloud what's going on, you know, so alcohol, drugs, whatever, you know, because it numbs all the stuff that's going on around.
We should go places where no one's going.
Yes, yes.
Today we were able to come out and get a lot of naloxone and other safe supplies to the community so that there's no transmission of disease, right? So that people are safe. And we're able to get a young man who was very sick coming off of heroin.
When we do this overdose prevention work, we take that opportunity to discuss medications for addiction treatment and other substance use treatment services that can be accessed by folks who are ready to use them.
Formerly homeless families have a roof over their heads thanks to Project HomeKey, a unique program that turns motels into homes. Meet a family in Compton that went from living in their car to savoring the comforts of home. Take a look.
Project HomeKey is a program of the state in partnership with local jurisdictions to create housing for people experiencing homelessness. It has allowed us to purchase in a very short period of time a number of hotels throughout the county that we are immediately able to use to bring people inside.
LA County has been doing a really incredible job in creating these partnerships and going after state funding and producing more HomeKey sites. This is the first one in LA County specific to families. Compton now has 3 HomeKey sites. Being able to move into a unit that has their own bed, that has clean sheets, that is safe, that is supported is so critically important.
We were sleeping in our car for a month and a half, and now they moved us into here. Here I have a room, 4 beds. No one has to sleep with each other. No one has to argue over it. Here they got their own beds. We can take a shower without freezing to death.
So this site right now is operating as interim housing. In a few months, we're actually going to help these families transition out into other housing, and we're going to convert this and do some renovation and convert it into permanent housing. So then it will be like places where people will be able to live forever.
We got a house. Yay!
This is just a really good example of a partnership that's very effective. The state of California, working with local jurisdictions, working with homeless service providers, is able to bring people inside, into their own units, into their own homes very quickly, using existing buildings and using existing homeless services providers to come in and provide the services.
I appreciate everything they have done for us. They feed us and make sure we got everything we need.
And this is what we're striving to do every single day, to support organizations and partnerships at the local level to be able to provide dignified, affordable, safe housing environments, a place that people can call home.
La Plaza de Cultura y Artes, part of the El Pueblo Historic Monument, is under new leadership. The downtown institution provides a showcase for Mexican culture from art to music to food. Get an inside look at what's cooking.
For me, being able to walk into a space like this that is filled with artwork by Chicanos, people like me who grew up in Los Angeles, is just a privilege every day, and it's available and accessible. It's free to come to La Plaza. La Plaza is a museum and a cultural center dedicated to uplifting and preserving the stories of Mexicans, Mexican Americans, and all Latinos in Los Angeles County. I am very honored to be here at La Plaza. We're a Smithsonian affiliate and recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary, but we're also a place where community gathers, and we willingly and happily share our spaces for special events, community events, conferences, concerts, and other family and social events. The story of Los Angeles is the story of Latinos, and La Plaza is a place to uplift and preserve those stories. Everything from the founding of El Pueblo de Los Angeles to the Chicano movement. Social issues like the labor movement, the unconstitutional deportation of United States citizens, and the Bracero program are explained via photographs, art, objects, and texts. But this really is a recreation of what it was like on Main Street here in Los Angeles. And if you look in here, it's glorious. We even have a reenactment of Main Street of the 1920s called Calle Principal, which shows the importance of this location to the social and economic development of our community. We have kids that come in here and jump on their soapbox. Latinos are Los Angeles' past, present, and future, and we have to be part of all conversations, including tourism, economic impact, workforce development. You can find La Plaza filled with music and dance and singing and history. I mean, in here, right? I mean, this is what makes this place so special, because we've got a museum, but it's also this cultural center where people come and dance and sing and eat, and the garden. Returning this summer is our Summer of Salsa program, free. We also have lots of family programming, including En Familia con La Plaza, which have arts workshops, garden, culinary arts. We have in-person live events like La Cocina's addition to the La Plaza campus. It is the first of its kind museum dedicated to Mexican and Mexican American cuisine. It's got a functioning kitchen, including a comal. Our inaugural exhibit, Maíz, Past, Present, and Future, was a tribute to The most critical ingredient in Mexican cooking is the comal. We've had cooking demonstrations, tortilla making. We had it as part of our opening. We're really excited to launch our cooking classes, which will be taught by local chefs and cocineras tradicionales from all across LA County. Art is a catalyst for social and civic change. And places like La Plaza bring community together to address social issues that we're all facing, especially now as we're coming out of the pandemic. It's a place to gather. It's a place to share stories. La Plaza, like other culturally rooted organizations in Los Angeles, provides social infrastructure. Our stories need to be told by us, not for us. And La Plaza is a place where that happens. To learn more about La Plaza and find how easy it is to visit us, go to our website, lapca.org.
We Rise is an annual mental health awareness campaign with dozens of events aimed at destigmatizing mental illness and promoting health and wellness. Residents in one community took to the streets to support the cause. Here's more.
Welcome, everybody. This is awesome.
Today we're having a walk, a community walk, and a resource fair. We have partnered with We Rise and Cause Communications to do an event for our community to bring us together. I felt as though we've been locked down for so long that it would be nice for us just to get out, take a little walk, meet our neighbors, talk, laugh. And this building is where the resource fair is. So we have Department of Mental Health, we have ABPH, we have Bart's Altadena. All of the agencies participating brought information and resources for the community so that as we walked and we brought community in, they can see the things that are available to them in the community in case they didn't know.
Paving the Way Foundation is a nonprofit organization that offers resources for job searching as well as helping those to get back on their feet.
I'm the first graduate of the Carpenter Training Program through Paving the Way Foundation, a program they brought up here last year. I was the first enrollee. I lost everything, so I was in a homeless shelter. They take us from making a paycheck week to week to actually getting ahead and being able to do something with our lives, a career.
We believe in supporting our youth, and we're happy and very proud of the work that they're doing. So we're going to have an art exhibit contest. The youth of the community did artwork to talk about their experience in the community and what they're feeling would help with the health and well-being of the youth. It was designed to be well-being, a health community event. I think it was very successful. Everyone came out, they were all excited, and it turned out perfect. We had seniors, youth, little kids, everybody participated. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. As Pride season kicks off during the month of June, we leave you with scenes of the Rainbow Lifeguard Tower in Hermosa Beach, representing the diversity of the LGBTQ community. We'll see you next time on LA County Close Up.